feel-good workout. We just have to make, sorry, that someone was off mute on Zoom there. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to our feel-good workout, where I'm streaming live on YouTube, where all of our sessions are saved since the start of the COVID pandemic. I also have an amazing Zoom community that join me live. I can see them, many of them with their videos on. If you'd like to join us on Zoom, please sign up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and I'll send you the information. We have a WhatsApp group to communicate sessions as well, and I'll give you the Zoom details, but everything is saved on YouTube for you. Please subscribe to YouTube. Drop a comment, let me know when you do the workouts. Try and do them a couple of times a week. And if you're short on time, remember exercise, snacking is all covered in my new book, The Feel Good Fix, which is out on the 30th of May and is available to order now. So let's start our Feel Good fitness prescription. Every week is with a moment of breathing, what I call a breath snack. It's like a mindful minute, giving our bodies that minute of self-care to reset the nervous system. We're often leading very busy lives in fight or flight mode, and we want to just calm the nervous system for a couple of minutes. Even my heart rate is up. So let's close our eyes, just check into your breathing. Try and just relax your whole body. So sometimes we hold tightness in our lower abdomen, around our pelvic floor. Just try and relax there. Relax your hips. Relax your jaw. Sometimes we carry tension in our jaws. Relax your shoulders, maybe lifting those shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhaling, dropping them down, just letting all the tension go. Lovely. Relax your forehead, your eyes. Sometimes we're frowning. Maybe if it feels good, just press your temples or your forehead. Give yourself a little bit of touch. Always great, the power of touch. And then we're going to just tune into our breath. And all we're going to do today, every week, is a different breath snack. We're just going to try and make our breath out, our exhale, longer than our inhale. You're going to try and breathe in through your nose, because nostril breathing has so many benefits, which I cover the science in my book as well. But breathe in to the count of 4, and then I will count us out, breathing out for up to 6, even 8. Just try and really release all the oxygen out of your lungs. Let's breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your eyes closed. Just check in with your body here. Do you feel slightly different? Just 6 rounds of breath can be so effective. I hope you feel a little bit calmer. I definitely feel a little bit more relaxed. And then keep your eyes closed. Just rub your palms together. Just generate some heat in your hands. And then place your hands over your closed eyes. Take a lovely positive breath in. And then on the exhale, just open your eyes. Let some light in. Bring a smile to your beautiful faces. Smile because you're here. You're investing in your physical, your mental health. Breathe in and then exhale. Let the hands go. Let me see your beautiful smiles wherever you are. How do you feel? Check in with your body. That is your breath snack, one of your tools to put in your feel good toolkit. We're now going to go into our mobility. So we're going to start moving the body, just opening out the joints. Mummy will be joining me, demonstrating everything seated. If you're able to stand, feel free to stand. Otherwise, do everything seated. We're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears. Bring them back an inch or two and then down the spine. And then stay there for a second. So let's do that again. This is my desk reset. It's the analogy of a little desk shape. Every time we're rounding our backs, you can show this to all your loved ones because of technology, children, people working from home. We're all rounding our backs, sitting on the sofa. So let's do that again. Bring your shoulders up, back an inch or two, and then down your spine. Stay there. Hopefully your back is a lot taller. Your chest should be nice and open so that we're not rounding those shoulders in. Think about your stomach muscles through this session. Try and bring your belly button in towards your spine. Think about your pelvic floor as well, men and women. And that we can try and engage and release with the movements if you've been practicing your pelvic floor exercises. If not, I want you to look at the workout on my YouTube channel where Mummy explains the pelvic floor exercises beautifully for us. And we're just going to start from the top. Just going to give ourselves 2 head circles, one way, seated or standing, and to the other. And think about your desk reset snack. Every time you need it through the day, this is your exercise snack that you can do to help your posture. We're then going to start circling out our arms. We'll do alternate. So we're going to move one arm, then the other, just swiping past your ear. Just see how it feels, just loosening out the joints, warming the body up, and then coming forwards, synovial fluid around the joints. So we often hear about joint pains through menopause. We hear about osteoarthritis, osteoporosis. You listen to your body, but a little bit of movement like this is going to really be beneficial to keep those joints and muscles nice and supple. We're again going to place our hands behind our ears and we're going to keep our core in, our back straight, opening out those elbows so we're not here, we're here, seated or standing, keeping the hips facing forward. We're just going to twist as we breathe out. And then back to the middle. So breathe out, breathe in, a spinal twist. So you should feel that around your back. You're going to tighten your stomach, your core muscles, so you should feel it there as well. Just a small movement. I'm feeling that here in the middle of my back, my thoracic spine area. Lovely. 1 or 2 more. Every time you're sitting too long, these are the perfect exercises to build in the little snacks. Keeping the hands there, relax them if you need to, otherwise come back here. We're just going to twist to the side now. So we're just coming to the side and up. So inhaling, exhaling, using our breath. So always breathing through the exercises. If you're seated, you can do it here. This feels quite nice. A nice little side bend. Back to the middle. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more, beautiful. Relax the arms and this time we're going to reach over. So try and really reach over standing. You're going to get another big stretch all the way down. Seated, you should feel it as well. So reaching over and we're keeping these movements dynamic at the beginning of our workout just to warm everything up. Lovely. Reaching across and down. We're going to do something with a little bit of balance now. So if you're able to stand, I will show you the seated version as well. Otherwise, if you're able to stand, always have support, something that's fixed, that's not going to move, maybe the wall. And we're going to just try and do some openers with our hips. I will show you the seated version until Mommy comes. I'm keeping my waist forward and I'm bringing the knee up and back in and down. So you start like a gate. You're lifting up, you're opening the hip and down. And obviously if you can balance fully, hold your core in tight. Try and keep everything still, so you're really isolating those hip muscles. So sorry, the hip joint, because it's a ball and socket joint that gets very tight, especially when we're sitting for long periods. So if you're doing it seated, lifting up, back in and down, trying to keep our back straight. It's actually really nice, even seated. So whatever you're able to do, try and keep everything still. So think about this area doing the work. So try not to rotate your upper body or your hips as you're doing it. Just lifting the leg and down. Shall we do one more each side, whether you're holding on to support or whether over time maybe you can even hover that leg so you don't even touch it down as you open. So there I'm hovering, I'm not touching. I'm coming straight back up. That's a little bit more advanced. And down, and try and stay nice and straight all the way through and relax. We're going to also add in some hip circles, and I always have a balance snack in because balance is really important. Just being able to balance on one leg for 10 seconds is a great indicator of longevity, of being able to live longer and not have premature death. So it's quite an interesting statistics, just 10 seconds can be so effective. Mummy is coming in the rain here now. Good morning, Mummy, pranam. So we're just doing some hip circles, seated or standing. Can you try and do 5 on each leg? So try and hold on with support, trying to circle out. You could do small or bigger. So we're spending a little bit long on this balance work because I'm so keen. Pranam, should I take your coat over there? So it's not in the camera, I'll just put it over here, yeah? Okay, good. How are you, Mummy? So this is a good opportunity. I'm going to actually stream live on Instagram today because a lot of people don't realize that Mummy and I are still doing these. Bear with me. We're going to do a little bit of video for Instagram just to give them a little teaser as well. So carry on with your balance exercises, Mummy. So good morning. Hopefully Instagram will go live with us. Mummy, carry on. Brilliant. So good morning to Instagram. I'm streaming now on Instagram as well as YouTube and on Zoom. I thought I would give Instagram a little taster and a reminder that Mummy and I are doing our free Friday feel good workouts every Friday at 10 o'clock. Perfect for anyone, anyone that is sitting too long, anyone that is maybe stuck at their desks working from home, any elderly, care homes, beginners, menopausal women, anyone that wants a low impact workout with us. And if you're watching now, please join in, even if it's for an exercise snack. So we've just done our breath snack. We've done our mobility snack at the moment with a bit of balance work that Mummy's demonstrating standing. I'm going to demonstrate seating. We've got Zoom participants that I can see as well. And I'm just going to give you a little taster of today's session while you are watching on Instagram. I hope you can join in and then head to my YouTube channel for the full workout that we're all doing. We're going to grab a band or a belt or a pair of old tights. Don't worry if you've got nothing to hand, you can still copy the movements. This is the famous Lavina shoulder floss, the feel good shoulder floss. I want you to do your desk reset again, so lifting those shoulders up, back and down. Fix your spine, engage your core. We're going to hold on to a belt or a band. You're going to try and go up and over. And I did this recently at a workplace wellness event. And I do it with a lot of my groups that I do in the evenings. I try and show people everywhere I go this movement. It is very hard for people today to get their arms symmetrically up and over. So I'd love you to practice this movement in front of a mirror every day, like you floss your teeth. Mummy's doing it beautifully because she's been doing it for 4 years. but I saw someone quite young struggle. So if you can't get your full range of movement, simply bring the arms as far as you can, maybe bend the elbows and bring it back. So let's try and really work on these shoulders because of the kyphosis, the rounding of the spine, with our sedentary lifestyles, with technology. I would love you to do the shoulder floss every morning, every night, or even just break up your day with a little snack like this. And really your back, your shoulders, your posture is going to really benefit. Can you feel this, mummy? When you're holding onto a band, you can make it more challenging by holding it tighter or looser. So you're using the resistance and we're engaging our muscles. Let's do one more. We've done quite a few today. So well done to my Zoom and my YouTube community. Relax there and we will stop. We're also going to do a little bit of work called a bow and arrow. This is a great exercise for our back and our posture. So even if you're at your desk, you can do these exercises. Both arms are nice and straight, holding onto a band. If you don't have a band, you could grab a lightweight or even a tin can. But the band is lovely. It's like a bow and arrow movement. So you're bringing one elbow round the back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Mummy, can you feel that? Beautiful. So we're really working on our muscle strength here because we know that strength training, even using resistance bands, is so important to help maintain our muscle mass, which we start losing from the age of 30 onwards. And muscle is so important for our long-term health, our longevity, our blood sugar control, reducing risks of so many chronic illnesses, like type 2 diabetes, to osteoporosis, to even protecting our heart. I mean, the list goes on. I want all ages to be doing strength training, even if it's simple movements like this. Can you feel this? And you'll have a little relaxer. I can see some of you on Zoom. We're going to now just open out. So if you haven't got a band, a lovely stretch out, opening the arms. These are such great exercises for when you're sitting too long. Arms in the front. Mummy's doing it with the band. We're opening, we're stretching the body. So we're trying to reverse this rounding of the spine that I see children. Obviously elderly, sometimes the spine starts rounding, but we're seeing it in young people with technology use, sitting too long, our modern sedentary lifestyles, unfortunately. So let's really add these movements in. Mummy, you feeling good? Breathe out, breathe in. If we bring the arms here straight out as our rest, we're getting a nice frontal raise in as well. So working those upper body muscles, lengthening out, good. Great one to do just to wake yourself up when you're sitting too long every hour. Keep a band at your desk or sofa. Let's relax there. Do something fun. We're just going to do a last bit of mobility. We're going to just go for a bit of coordination today. We're going to do heads, shoulders, knees and toes. If you're able to stand, I want you to try and do a little bit of a squat. So we're just going to touch our heads, go to our shoulders, touch our knees, and Mummy, you're going to touch your toes. And then we're going to go back up. So we're trying to get a little bit of coordination in. I know it's a bit fun, but for reducing risks of Alzheimer's and dementia, I'm thinking about a bit of coordinated movements. So heads, shoulders, knees and toes. Good. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. You could go a little bit faster if you want. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Brilliant. Do this with your grandchildren. It's a bit of fun. Knees and toes. Lovely. Can you say it out loud? Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Yeah, one more. Woo.
Knees and toes.
Brilliant. Well done. I knew that would put a little bit of smile to Mummy's face. She's always with her grandchildren, so you could do that with them this weekend. It's good to get the coordination, yeah? We're trying to keep our brains fit as well as our physical fitness. I want everyone to focus on their brain health as well. So let's start marching. Some of you are able to go a little bit faster. We can get our steps in from wherever you are, especially today in the UK. It's May and it's dull and it's raining, but we can still get our steps in from indoors. I'm going a little bit faster. I'm moving my arms. Let's go for another 15 seconds, even a minute of marching on the spot. If you're seated, stuck at your desk, on virtual meetings, turn your cameras off. Mark anyone on Instagram doing this with us. We're going to go for 5 and 4. Well done. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant work. We're going to go straight into our strength section today. So we're going to focus on our lower body. I'm going to give you a few options if you can't sit and stand yourself, because this is to make exercise accessible to all. Level 1, to warm up our legs, we could all do these simple leg extensions where we're lifting one leg off the ground. Hold your hand on your quadriceps. These are the muscles that help support your knees. So when I hear about knee pain, simple holding trick exercises like this, you can feel your muscles, right, Mummy here? Woo, Mummy, she's very strong. She's getting lovely muscles. Simple movements like this under the table, at work, in a restaurant. No one would even know, but you're keeping your muscles activated when you're sitting. So that's level 1 for anyone that may not be able to stand for whatever reason. Level 2 is with the support of the chair. So we're going to have our knees just wider than our shoulders. They're always going to come out in the same direction as your toes, not coming in. And we're going to just lift up if you can with the support of your chair, thinking about your muscles starting to engage. So your glutes, your thighs working here, breathing out, stomach muscles, so always engage, belly button to spine, coming up and down. Level 3, for those that can stand without any support, we're going to come all the way up. Just a simple sit and stand, but I want you to control it. I want perfect form. So squeeze the glutes at the top. Can you come down nice and slow? So it's controlled, that negative movement, which is the eccentric part of the exercise. The science that's covered in my new book, The Feel Good Fix, is so fascinating around squats. One of the best exercises for our brains, yep. This is encouraging blood flow to the brain because we're moving against and with gravity. So really focus on your squat snacks. I'd love you to sprinkle these in every few hours of the day. Just a few squats, just standing up is going to get your muscles engaged rather than sitting. Squeeze up and down. Relax there. Let's march out or have a little breather. So we're live on Instagram at the moment. I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram now because the full workout is going to be on our YouTube channel. So please head over there. We cover everything from breath snacks to mobility, balance, strength training, cardio and stretch. And I really, really wanted to remind you today, Mummy, you've been doing these workouts for over 4 years with us. How are you feeling with them?
Very good.
Very good? Nice and strong?
Yes.
Good. She's amazing and she's here to inspire you. Oh, she's here to inspire you to get your loved ones to join us as well. Please remember they're all saved on my YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe. I'm going to say goodbye. Everyone on Zoom is working hard. I want you to do another set of squats or leg extensions, but this time maybe holding a weight. While I say goodbye to Instagram, just wanted to remind you that we are live every Friday. So please join us or use our workout saved on YouTube. Lovely. Let me just say goodbye to Instagram for now. Beautiful. So let's do our squats. So let's grab a weight. You could even add a rucksack. If you're a beginner, obviously, please don't use any heavy weights yet. Progress gently over time. Mummy's using a lovely laundry bottle, good. If you're doing leg extensions, just hold out the weight, maybe hold one leg for a little bit longer. Challenge yourself. Mummy, can we do 10? And you can count. Good. Nice and slow. Think about that mind to muscle connection. 4. Great work. Lovely.
5.
Good stuff. And 6.
6.
Good. Nice and slow. I will show you without standing up. If anyone is here with me, holding out, you can hold out and change. Good. Breathe out as you come up. If you're standing,
9.
well done. Even if you can't do 10, whatever you can do is beneficial.
10.
Just build up slowly. Great work. We're going to go straight into another exercise for our lower body, where we're going to lift the leg up and we're going to extend it out. We're going to bring it back in, bent and down. So this is just a little bit of active recovery, but you can hold out here. Can you feel that? And then bend and down. I'm going to show you from the side. Lifting up, back straight, lengthening, in and down. Now I can see some of you, like Vinu Uncle, who's very advanced on Zoom. If you're able to try standing, you can obviously have a bit of support. You could try, this is more balance work, but really focus on that lengthening, tightening. Can you feel your muscles in your leg working? And you can probably feel it a bit more because we've just done our squats, which help engage those muscles. So now they're already been worked, they've been used, a little bit fatigued, and then we're doing this exercise. Good work and relax. Shall we do one last set of squats? We'll give ourselves a minute or just of marching. If you want to sprinkle it in, if you want to rest, please rest. If you want to get some more challenging weights, I always encourage a rucksack for our squats if you're able to. Maybe you add in some heavier weights right now. Think about what you've been using if you've been doing these regularly for a long time. What have you been using for your weights? Could you use something a little bit more challenging? So shall we go for 10 more? We're doing a little bit extra on our squats today. So I'll grab my weight or your leg extensions. Let's go for the last 10. Mummy's going to count us down.
1.
In your own time if you need to. Lovely. Controlled. Good. Think about the muscles you're working.
4.
For effective results, just focusing on the muscles,
5.
sending those brain neurons down to the muscles, those signals from the brain
6.
is so effective. Good. Slow it down if you need to. Well done. 8. Great work. 9.
9.
Lovely. And last one, 10. Yay, she's added her little shoulder press at the top, which we will do in a minute. Did anyone try the challenge from last week's where we did as many sit and stands in a minute? Maybe you do that once a week. I know some of you shared your numbers on Zoom. If you want to try that, that could be your homework. If you haven't tried that out this week, have a little go. So we're going to move into our upper body now. We're going to do a little bit of swimming. I would love you to add in some light baked bean tins or some light weights, whatever works for you. I'm going to grab some light dumbbells. And if you're seated, actually seated would be a good idea because we can add in the heel raises. And we know that these soleus muscles, our calf muscles, are really good at absorbing excess blood sugar. So just lifting your heels up after a heavy meal full of carbohydrates, rather than sitting, just by lifting the heels up and down, it's going to really help control your blood sugar levels. So we're just swimming out. Can you feel this, Mummy? Coordinating movements. If you can't do the heels as well, just do the arms. A bit of breaststroke. Close your eyes. Imagine you're in the beautiful sea, the ocean. My mum is swimming beautifully. She still loves swimming. She's doing some extra different strokes, so do what feels good for you. One more and relax. Did you feel that? Are we good?
Yes.
So we're going to hold on to some very light weights. We normally do this exercise with the resistance band. It's the one where we have both arms up and we bring the elbow down and up. But I want you to focus on this area, yep, here, your lats, your latimus dorsi. You can do it with the resistance band. I'll remind you, you can do this seated or standing. And I want you to imagine you're between two panes of glass. So the elbows coming down the body, squeezing those back muscles on each side. And the other arm is staying fixed at the top. Squeeze and up. Good. Can you feel that? Wonderful. Let's do it with a few weights. If you just do a few more. 3. Breathing in and out. Exhale as you push up that hard part. 2. That means 1 on each side if you can. And last one. In and out. Well done. So we're working our upper body. Again, you have the marching on the spot as your active recovery, if you'd like to. Otherwise, just circle out. Maybe circle out your head. Whatever feels good for you. If anyone wants to add in some extra steps, I'm going to go a little bit faster and get these in here because it's raining so much. I'm not going to be able to do a long outdoor walk today by the looks of it. So I'm going to have to get my steps in, and it's about raising our heart rate. Although we can be busy around our houses, cleaning and cooking, this is where your heart rate is actually hitting your aerobic training zones, yeah? So it's these sort of moments where we're really actively getting our steps in nice and brisk. They're going to be really effective for your cardiovascular health. Relax for a second. We're going to go into press-ups when you're ready. A lot of you do them against the wall, which Mummy will demonstrate. Some of you, I hope, are progressing to your kitchen counter or a table against the wall with your hands nice and wide. Good. Lovely, Mummy. You're going to try and move your whole body. So keep your hands slightly closer, Mummy. Maybe your fingertips. There we go. And look, her whole body's moving as a straight line towards the wall. I will show you the seated option. I'm just going to show you from the side that I want you to try and come as a straight line and bending the elbows, push away as you breathe out. It's easier if your feet are closer. When you progress like Mummy has now, her feet are further away. Good. The seated option is hands on the thighs, bending the elbows. I want you to push away. Think about engaging all your upper body muscles. This is a compound movement. Well done on Zoom. A lot of you are standing, including my amazing participant, Taruna Auntie, who I can't believe is able to do press-ups now after having quite a bad injury on her shoulder. I'm not pointing you out, but well done, Taruna Auntie. Super work. Do what you can. Well done, Vinu Uncle. Andrew, my mum, Anuradha, Urmila Ben Taylor. You can circle out the wrists, march out until everyone is finished. We've got Ayush Auntie, Pravin Shah, Rashpal, Uncle, Lata Auntie, Sarla Ben Manek, Rupesh's iPad, so many of you on Zoom. And my mum there has given her wrists a little roll out as well after her press-ups. How are we feeling? Are we feeling good?
Yes.
Do you feel better than when you started? When you came in the rain, and I know you've got a million things to do, but do you feel good, yeah? That's what we have to remember, is that when we start exercising, that mood-boosting effect that hopefully you're all feeling. So we can grab some weights now, something nice and light. All we're going to do, I'll show you standing, is we're going to start with our bicep curls. So our elbows are tucked in, our arms are nice and straight, and our wrists are always straight when you hold a weight. So make sure they're not bending, they're nice and straight. Shoulders back, a little desk reset again. This is the one I keep reminding you today. Curling the weight towards your shoulders. Slow that release down. Try and go really slow on the negative part of the movement. Again, really effective. And what we're targeting are these muscles, our biceps. They're going to help us with all of our lifting activities. All of these movements I think about as how they're going to help me in our day-to-day lives. Lifting our shopping bags, carrying your grandchildren, yeah? What else, mummies, do you do a lot of? Cooking, right? We probably use our biceps. Can you think of anything that you do that where you're using your arms a lot? Any other ideas, mummy? Even when you're working, cleaning in the house, folding clothes, we want to keep our upper body strong, yeah? Cooking, cleaning, carrying, lifting, pushing, whatever we're doing, coming, curling in and out. Should we do 2 more? If you can't feel it, go a little bit heavier next time or go a little bit slower, using that tempo, that time under tension for the muscles, and relax. Good. Give the arms a little shake out. Drop the weights if you need to. We are going to do some shoulder press. So that was the move Mummy was hoping to get in, where we're going to have our hands by your ears. So we're working our shoulders. We're going to keep everything still, and then we're going to lift the hands up into a nice, like you're holding a trophy, and back by your ears. So maybe your palms are facing towards you or away. I don't mind. Just try and really focus on that push. Exhale, inhale. Good. Can we do about 15 today? We've done 4. If you can't do as many, I'm just pushing those that do these regularly just to add a few more repetitions. Shall we count down now, Mummy?
6,
Good, lovely. You keep counting.
7,
Stomach muscles in. Breathe out as you push up.
8,
Lovely. I can feel these.
9,
Go nice and slow if your weight is light. And if you can't do any more, please rest. This is your workout. I'm pushing those that can. Otherwise, please rest. Listen to your body. Good work. I don't want you to do bad repetitions. Do less. Do them well. Ooh, I can feel these. Well done. So that is to show you, some of you maybe might not have been able to make 15 today, but that's another way of increasing progressive overload with strength training, where we can just focus on adding a little few more extra reps in to our workout. Let's add a little bit of boxing now. So we're just going to punch out. If you want to add in some tin cans, they are perfect. I've got these little light bottles, anything that's safe, household objects. We're going to go straight in as a little finisher for our arms, because I know you did a lot there with your arms. So they might be tired. Let's punch out forwards. Get rid of any stress, tension. Get your steps in too if you want to with the feet. And then punching upwards. Let's move upwards maybe now. Lovely. So a few more shoulder presses. Lovely work. 3, 2, 1. And then shall we finish with sideways? So we're punching out to the side. A little bit of coordination. Or you can do what my mum's doing, a crossbody. So these are those little, like a hook, but a crossbody punch. Whatever works. Mummy's doing a nice little movement. Woo! Smile, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How are we feeling? All I can see is smiles on Zoom. Capture that. That is the power of movement. That's what I love seeing, are those endorphins, the feel-good endorphins being released. Let's just roll out Maybe march out slowly, circle out the arms. Just give ourselves a second or two to focus on your breath. Bring that heart rate down. We're going to add in a little bit of core now. So working our core before we go into our final stretch. So what I'd like you to do is maybe hold on to a weight. And we're going to try and use the sides of our body, so these lovely love handles. We're going to have one hand behind our ear, so my elbow is not here. I'm going to bring it out, opening out that chest. And then imagine I'm stuck between two panes of glass. I'm just leaning over, reaching towards the floor with the weight and coming back up. Don't worry if you can't use the weight. Now I want you to feel this move here. Can you feel it on the sides? Very good. So inhale and exhale, squeeze up. You don't have to reach super far. It depends on when you feel it. So listen to your body. This is a hard exercise. For me to demonstrate, I want you to feel it properly. So I'm standing between two panes of glass, reaching, squeezing. Good. Can we do two more? Inhale, exhale. Stomach muscles are in. Let's change sides when you're ready. So I hope you feel it down the sides of the body, yeah? Reaching and exhale, squeeze up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Big smiles, everyone. Can you feel this, Mummy? Yeah. Reaching down and up. Great one to do when you're sitting too long on the sofa. You're still moving then, right? It's so beneficial for your long-term health. Good. Lovely work. Good morning, Champu Auntie. I can see you now with Vinu Uncle. Well done. 3. Good work. And 2. Can you feel that squeeze on the sides? And last 1. Brilliant work. Stand straight. We're going to hold any type of weight, maybe something nice and light, straight out in front of us. We're going to keep our hips really still and facing the front. And we're just going to twist using your torso. So try and focus on your stomach muscles, trying to do that little twisting movement. It's a little bit harder because I've got a weight out in front of me, so my arms are working too. Can you feel this? Good. Twisting and back to the middle. I'll wait for Mummy to go that way and down. So try and keep your hips nice and still. The twist is coming out through by your stomach muscles. Twist and in. The arms should be feeling it as well because we're holding out in front of us. 3. Do what you can. 2. Rest if you need to. Rejoin. And 1. Yay. Super, super work. We're going to finish with just 30-second blitz of star jumps. Should we do that? Your favorite? So Mummy can do them seated. Make sure you've got nothing in the way for health and safety. You're going to give yourselves a big clap. You could do single leg, seated or double like Mummy's doing. You could go fast like me. I'm not jumping because this workout is all low impact. Let's go. If you want to pick up the pace a little bit faster. Good work, everyone. You're all stars. I want you to hear your claps. Imagine I can hear you. Woo! Well done. Let's go for 10. Count down with me, Mummy. Everyone count down. 9, 8. Can you count down?
5.
Oh, she's counting her star jumps. Should we get to, how many are you getting to, Mummy? Let's get to 30. Yay, well done. She did 30 star jumps. When you do this on YouTube, maybe count yours. I'm definitely out of breath. Do you feel that? Yeah? Really effective little cardio hit snack there that you can sprinkle into your day anytime you need it. We're going to move into the best part for me, which is the stretching. Stretching can be difficult if you're feeling tight, so just listen to your body. Do what you can. We're going to bring one leg in front of us. Really important to do the stretches to reduce risks of injuries, to give ourselves a moment of self-care, to bring the heart rate down, lifting up, lengthening the back and the arms, and reaching forwards. Bring your chest towards your thigh. Don't worry if you can't touch your toes. Rest your hands wherever feels good on your leg, but try and keep your legs straight so you feel a lovely stretch. Deep breaths. My heart rate is high. I'm feeling very warm. So just take some nice deep breaths to bring it back down to normal. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Nice and slow. And the other side. Reaching up. Inhale, exhale. Can you feel that lovely stretch on your back, your arms, but especially from the top of your leg all the way down if it's nice and straight? Just adding a few stretches into your day, even in the evening, if you're watching TV, just adding in a bit of these stretches is going to keep the body nice and supple and flexible. If you can, you're going to put one foot on the opposite knee. If not, you could just hug one knee in towards your chest, and maybe you can rotate your ankle, mummy, here. So here I've got mine on my opposite knee, and I'm just encouraging this knee out to feel an opening, nice stretch around my glutes, my bottom and my inner thigh. Do what you can. That's good, mummy. Hold yours in, circle out your ankle, and then let's change legs, whichever version you're doing. Either foot on the opposite leg, easing out that knee, opening out, or even coming forwards to deepen this stretch. Good, hold it. Mummy's rotating while she's got one knee in towards her chest. Lovely. And relax. We've done a lot of exercises today. I hope it's variety is the spice of life, as we say. We're going to bring our arms out. We're going to do our amazing feel-good hugs like a seated or standing cat-cow. But where you're here, really open out. Lift your chin. Arch your back. So it's really opening out your chest. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to wrap your arms around yourself first. Big hug from me and mummy to all of you. Thank you for taking part in today's workout. You deserve a hug. If you've got a loved one near you, give them a hug. Otherwise, change arms. Give yourself another big hug. A chance to give mummy a hug. Say thank you so much. And well done. Big hugs to all of you. We're also going to stretch out our shoulders. So let's bring one arm in front, other hand above or below the elbow. Relax that shoulder away from your ears. And just bring the arm in towards you, looking over that shoulder. You should feel it around your back. We did a lot of few back exercises in there today as well that we added in. And release. Brilliant. And the other side, are you able to even go back to today's workout once more in the week and maybe challenge yourself? Add a few more repetitions, go a little bit heavier with the weight, have a little bit less rest. These are all ways that you can progress your fitness, your stamina, your strength as well. And we're just going to do a final neck stretch, one hand on opposite ear. You can have the other arm behind you just to open out the chest or behind your chair. And we're going to ease that ear, bringing it down towards the shoulder so you feel a lovely stretch. Can you feel that here? You can turn your head down, even point your nose down towards the floor. And I want you to just stretch out from here, your ear down to your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, and then the other side, stretching out, breathing, relaxing into your breath. You have all done so, so well. Whatever you managed today, 1 minute of exercise over the age of 65 counts. That's all studies that I've shared in my book as well. But whatever age you are, even a minute is going to count and is beneficial to our health. We finish with a nice feel-good finish, taking a positive inhale, lifting those arms up, Breathe in positivity. Exhale, bring the arms down, releasing any tension, negativity, stress all away. Mummy's done workouts in Gujarati for us. Could you do one for us in Gujarati here?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સૂપ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Thank you so much. The Gujarati workouts are all saved on my YouTube channel. Please share them to help anyone that needs them. One final inhale, hands meet at the top. Bring that positivity down to your amazing heart center. Close your eyes for a second and say thank you. A moment of gratitude. Thank you to your amazing body for whatever it allowed you to do today, and thank you for showing up and investing in your physical health, your mental, your brain, your bone, your heart, your muscle health, reducing risks of chronic illnesses. Thank you for letting me teach you today, and please share these workouts with your friends and family. Take a bow, give yourselves a big clap because you're all amazing. Well done, Mummy. Super work, everyone. And I will say goodbye. I will repeat again, the Feel Good Fix is out, available to order now. It's being published on the 30th of May. I'm doing a few different locations and little events. There's one in Chorleywood on the 28th of May, Tuesday night, which Mummy will be there as well. You can come and meet us all. My whole family will be there, and I would love to see you all there. And please sign up to my newsletter. I'll communicate some of these over the next few days with you. Lots and lots of love. I will come and talk to Zoom and say goodbye to YouTube. Well done on everyone on YouTube. Let's say goodbye.